Hello folks, and welcome back to twitch.tv/gameswithnick for our continuing playthrough of Trails in the Sky. We are currently in Chapter 1. We're investigating the disappearance of an airship that was carrying our father, and there's some tension at the border between the army and the Bracer Guild, and so we're trying to smooth it out a little bit. First, we need to actually, get to the border area, which we do by following the Eisen Road.
Alright, we're good to go.
Man, I've been playing Chrono Trigger recently, and I gotta say, the turbo during battles is so nice to have. I'm playing the Super Nintendo version of Chrono Trigger, so I don't have it, and boy, do I miss it when I'm just mashing the attack button. Alright, so you are with fire. Oh, that's cheap. Nope. Attack. I'm surprised that there are no, ooh, oh boy, okay. So we can't use magic against those jerks, so... Man, why don't I move? And of course, as I move, they form a line. Jackasses. Oh, I called for backup? Oh, fuck. Okay. A hurricane my way. And firebolt this guy. Alright. Thing is, we're not even getting that many XP for these. Oh, thank God. Don't miss. Thank you. Do we have good stuff? Let's just go ahead and use, Tear. Oh, I guess I could actually probably use Latear. Yeah, next time Shara gets hurt, we're gonna use Latear on everybody. Arabilian Border, Hacken Gate. This is the Hacken Gate? It's freaking huge! Of course it's huge. It acts as the sole entrance to the Empire, and it's the ramparts that protects Liberl from foreign threats. After it was destroyed in the war 10 years ago, a much more robust wall was built in its place. Standard military reaction. Bigger equals better. Which means that beyond this point is no longer Liberl. Yeah. It's territory of the Erebonian Empire, which stands beneath the emblem of the Golden Stallion. The Erebonian Empire. Well, enough staring for one day. Let's go meet with General Morgan. There are some barracks right there to the side of the gate. Maybe we'll find him in there. Okay, let's go. Before that, I want you to remove those bracer emblems you've got pinned on your chest. Things won't be pretty if General Morgan sees those. Oh, I forgot all about that. Somehow I feel all weird doing this. Yeah, there's something that just doesn't feel right about this. Don't worry. That's proof that you've started adjusting to being a bracer. I'm still not sure if I remember the voice that I want Chert to have. It always takes me a second for that to work. Oh, what a surprise! This is my first time eating Liberal's cooking, but it was rather delectable. I'm glad you liked it. If you head to town, there's a number of other places where you can eat great Liberal cooking as well. You enjoy this trip of yours, alright? That will do, believe me. If this is the kind of food I can get in a border dive like this, then I surely am in for a feast elsewhere in this land. Well, excuse me for having my bar here on the outskirts of the country. Before you go feasting on the finer things, how about a glass of wine? I know it's not high-end exactly, but it tastes worth the price. Well then, maybe I will. Do you think this guy is... He looks like a troll from the Empire, if you ask me. This one is quite good. If it's called cheap wine, then Liberal must have a wonderful country of tastes. I think this only adds to Queen Alicia's prestige as a ruler. Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy... vegetable sandwich. The blonde-haired man over there is rather handsome and well-dressed. But after talking to him, I find him to be a little... odd. I'm a merchant from the Arabonian Empire, and I'm on my way to Bose. Oh, I should actually rest. Shit, I just want to get the innkeeper, thank you. I'm thinking about visiting the Empire. It doesn't look like anyone's here to fill out the necessary paperwork for leaving the country, though. Well, it doesn't really matter to me, since I just lived my life on a whim. In fact, the only reason I decided to travel to the Empire is... well, because it occurred to me. Hey, you weirdo. How in order do you guys get through? The barricade hasn't been lifted on the Eisen Road yet. We came here on an errand for Mayor Maybell from Bose. Do you think you could get us in to see General Morgan? Just to explain what the mayor requested without disclosing his identity. Well, that's understandable. In that case, I could definitely get you in to see the General, but unfortunately he's out at the moment. He's actually spearheading a number of searches right now. It looks like our timing was bad. You don't happen to have an idea of when he might return, do you? I think he'll be back sometime today. And there's a bar and a rest stop over there, so why don't you wait there for him? I'll let you know when he gets back. Bar? You mean the place we're just at? Why is there a bar in a place like this anyway? Obviously because this is a border with the Empire. The screening process for those entering and leaving the country is really strict, so there are a lot of travelers who have to wait quite a bit. That makes a lot of sense. In that case, it's understandable that you would need facilities like an inn and a bar. Well then, we'll take you up on your suggestion and wait over at the bar. Welcome to the Hockey Gate. Hey, wait a minute. You come here by way of the Eisen Road? Good day to you all, my fine friends. You appear to be citizens of Liberal, but may I ask you if you're traveling to the Empire? Nope, we're just here on an errand. We're not traveling to the Empire. You appear to be a citizen of Arabonia yourself. What about you? Are you here to visit the Liberal Kingdom? Oh, I'm glad you asked. I'm indeed a visitor in Liberal, but for work and for pleasure. And you? You say you're running an errand, but I can't see your true colors. I know exactly who you are. Who we are? Indeed. You're bracers, no? How'd you know? We removed our bracer emblems. Wait, Are you trying to tell us that you're in the same profession? It's true that there are guild branches in the Empire, but actually I'm not a bracer. I just know several people in the guild, that's all. And there's, an air about you that reminded me of them, so I just thought I'd ask. There are some excellent deductive reasoning skills you've got. I don't think an amateur could have picked us out of a crowd like that. Are you sure you're a traveler? Please don't look at me with such suspicious eyes. Those cold flickering eyes of amber. Just like a glass of exquisite brandy. Oh, you just make me want to kiss you and hold you in my arms. What? You're a bold one, aren't you? Wait a minute, you! Are you one of those men who likes other boys? Estelle, it's like, fine, really. I just can't help myself when I see something beautiful standing before my eyes. Daughters of serenity, sons of elegance, supernal melodies and Clinton landscapes, masterpieces and stories to move the soul. And last but not least, the most exquisite in food and drink. For things such as these are those which pique my interest. So you're a pervert, just like I thought. Yep, definitely a pervert. How dreadful it is that genius is misunderstood in every generation. I feel as if my delicate glass heart is about to be broken. You, with your magnificent black hair, please comfort me in my time of need. I'm gonna have to pass. You've already scarred me for life as it is. After a strange conversation in my day, but this one is worth remembering. The look in that kid's face, huh? Hey, you three! Oh, it's a soldier from earlier. Journal's just returned. I just spoke to him about the battle. I just spoke to him about the matter. He said he'll meet you now. Really? Yeah, so come to the barracks with me immediately. Wow, that was much quicker than I thought. Yeah, at least now maybe we'll be able to find out what's going on. Okay, then let's be off, shall we? What are you following us around for? Your timing is excellent. You didn't miss a beat in exiting behind us. It almost seemed natural. Scarily so. You noticed? Everything about you all just seems so interesting, I thought I'd take a gander. Please, don't mind me. Carry on, my good mademoiselles. Of course we're going to mine! Now get you! Shoot! Shoot! Scrooge. Who was that guy? Seriously, what was his deal? He's not normal, that's for sure. Getting rid of that weirdo is probably better, not only for ourselves, but seriously for the world at large, too. Now let's hurry and meet with the general. But you're let her stop at travel here on foot. Now how long do you expect to keep a merchant from the Empire such as myself waiting? Didn't finish reading the book about to pass the time. Holding onto it is just going to add to my load, so I'll gladly give it to you, free of charge. Here. Alright, let's go read the book. Representative of the Septian Church. The train barreled on, almost flying through the thick veil of fog. Droplets of water splattered against the window glass, extending out like transparent veins, and continued to wriggle back and forth under the pressure of the swiftly passing wind. Placing the temple of my head against the glass, I stared blankly down at the tickets in my hand and rubbed the two of them together between my fingers. I would be traveling by train to the border city, far south of its imperial cousin, and then to reach the Liberal Kingdom I would have to transfer to an airship. Both of my tickets were first class, but not the highest end seats available. The passenger car was nearly at full capacity, but for some peculiar reason, nobody had seated themselves in the space next to mine. As I mused about the empty seats, it occurred to me that Mick might have purchased a spot ahead of time, leaving it vacant on purpose. There was no doubt in my mind that it was being paid handsomely to make sure this job was done, and done well. Will you be traveling to the Liberal Kingdom, sir? Right about the time my trip on the rails had passed its halfway mark, I was met with a sudden question, and set up with a start. My eyes searched for one who asked it. There, standing in the aisle, was a single woman with a radiant complexion, beaming down at me. She wore a coat with overlapping buckles secured solidly above her breast, and appeared to be in her mid-30s. She gently behind her knees and pointing her finger at the empty seat beside me, she asked, "Do you mind?" With a tilt of the head, she indicated the rear of the passenger car, where swirling smoke saturated the air and softly muttered, "The smell from the tobacco smoke is just dreadful." Wordlessly, I nodded and dragged my bag from its place on the floor, moving it over by the window to the opposite side of my feet. The woman expressed her thanks and delicately sat herself down in the seat next to mine. For being a perfect stranger, she talked on endlessly, and I appropriately reciprocated the conversation by saying that I was on my way to the Liberal Kingdom on business as an ornament specialist. Her story was that she was on a mission of mercy for the church, and had an errand to fulfill the border city. "Just so you know, people sometimes refer to me as Sister," she went on. "Of course, it's just a nickname." She recrossed her black leather boot-clad legs and let out a sort of suppressed titter from the back of her throat as she made mention of this. Sister Cornelia was her nickname. We continued on in this fashion, subjecting ourselves to a variety of idle banter. And as the time drew on, the sun overhead began to dip in its arc, crossing the celestial meridian and descending into the west. Each time having trained clear of the grove of trees, the entire vehicle, passenger cars and all, was bathed in a warm apricot hue, flooding into the cabins, creating a majestic spectacle. I gaped at the coruscating effect, and in doing so locked eyes with Sister Cornelia right at the moment the brilliance of the sinking western light seeped into her rich brown irises, causing them to give off an exquisite ruby-scented sparkle. The glimpse made me wonder if the origin of her nickname was somehow related to the color of her eyes being likened unto the luster of polished carnelian stone. The train gradually began to decelerate, and Sister Cornelia returned to her original seat in order to collect her bags. As a matter of habit, I checked my bags and ornament and found both the junk paper cover package and the magical device fastened onto my trousers in their pockets by a series of chain stitches, exactly where and how I'd left it. A woman's voice came into the intercom system announcing that the train would be arriving on schedule, and that rainy weather was to be expected at our destination. At the conclusion of the announcements, a number of disappointed sighs could be heard coming from among the rows of seats. Raindrops pattered against the windows outside as the looming silhouette of the overcast city came into view. The station signal lamp emitted an angular light which was scattered with a refractive effect by the falling droplets of water. Then came a spine-chilling metallic sound, followed by the jolt of the orbital engine's reversing thrust as the locomotive at the front of the train lurched to a halt. Over the loudspeaker came another announcement asking passengers to ensure that they did not leave their baggage behind. And with that, several people stood up and crowded into the aisle. Watching a station worker in uniform as he waved a small flag against the failing rain, I picked up my bag and rose to my feet. I crossed paths with Sister Cornelia as I attempted to step into the aisle, but when she tried to step aside and allow me a room to pass, she suddenly tripped and fell forward. Grabbing onto my shoulders for support, she picked herself up and, with an embarrassed smile, led me by. I gave her a short bow in line with general etiquette practices, then headed for the exit ahead of her. Following my lead, Sister Cornelia shuffled along closer behind me. So close, in fact, that it felt as if she would step on my heels. Something about it just didn't feel right. Instinctively sliding my right hand into my pocket, I searched for my ornament, but the brass feeling I had grown accustomed to was nowhere to be felt. In an instant, I felt my arm being twisted behind my back by someone or something with incredible strength. The sleek sound of a blade being unsheathed, and then a warning prick on the tip of my back indicated the seriousness of my situation. "I have what you're looking for, Toby," whispered Sister Cornelia in an almost inaudible tone, her lips barely moving just behind my right ear. "Let's not try anything either, shall we? I'd hate to see your afternoon spoiled any more than it's going to be." And to show that she meant business, Sister Cornelia slightly altered the angle of her grip on my wrist, causing an explosion of agony that sent sparks flashing behind my eyes. Let me just double check something real quick. Yeah, that's funny. We will indeed meet The woman... Oh. We'll eventually meet both the woman and the man that the Cornelia stories are based on. Alright, let's go talk to the general. Okay, Samara Gang, was there some kind of problem with another traveler? No, nothing big like that. That aside, could you let us meet with the general? Yeah, he's inside. His office is the last door on the left. Make sure you don't go wandering around in other places while you're not permitted. Yep. Ooh, last door on the left? The end of the hall on the left. It looks like this is the general's room. Yeah. I don't think I'm missing anything at the moment, so I guess I'll just knock. Yep. Alright, here goes nothing. Are you here on behalf of Mayor Maybell? That's right. Very well. Come inside. Thank you for seeing us. I'm glad that you came. My name is Morgan. I have been tasked with guarding the Hacking Gate by Her Majesty Queen Alicia. It's an honor to meet you, sir. We are all here on behalf of Mayor Maybell. Please pardon our intrusion during such a busy time. There isn't need to apologize. I've known Maybell since she was but a child. I can imagine ignoring her request, much less one from the mayor. Alright then, would you please read this first? So it's about the missing airliner, is it? Under ordinary circumstances, that information would be strictly confidential, but considering this is a request coming from her, I'll tell you everything I know. Sweet! Why are you happy about something that doesn't concern you? Crap, I should have kept my mouth shut. The mayor appears quite distraught over the situation, so we wanted to do anything we can to assist her. I see. Well, I'm glad to hear that she has been blessed with some good people around her. Let me get right down to things and explain the status of our search efforts. Please do. The airliner, Linda, disappeared on its way to Roland after taking off from the Bose landing port. Presently, we have units searching all areas of the region, but we have yet to come up with anything. So what you're saying is the possibility of the incident being caused by monsters or an accident is fairly slim, right? An airship of that size that crashed, it likely would have been discovered in the initial search efforts. Yeah, that's exactly right. In fact, the flight route between Bose and Roland goes over some plains and a lot of commanding view of the land. And of course, the possibility of the airliner going down in Valeria Lake or the ocean is extremely low. Boy, am I relieved to hear that it's probably not a worst-case scenario like that. So, if those have been ruled out, then that leaves the door open to the possibility that the airship could have been taken, right? Which makes me think that the only remaining motives must be loot the cargo or demand a ransom for the hostages. In other words, a hijacking, right? Also, considering the geographical conditions, it could have been a covert operation carried out by the Imperial Army. That would really be big news if that were the case. What's the matter, General? I was just thinking that that's quite an impressive assessment for some civilians. We also considered the possibility that the Imperial Army was involved, so we have enforced strict regulations on the flow of information. An international incident, if taken lightly, could result in another war. War. But, thanks to the small mercies of Idios, the possibility for another conflict disappeared early this morning. A certain organization sent a letter to the royal family and orbital ship company, claiming responsibility and demanding a ransom for the passengers. This organization goes by the name of the Capua family. The Capua family? It couldn't be who I think it is, could it? Certainly appears to be that way. Sky Bandits who have been operating in the shadows of the Bose region and are led by 3 siblings at their head. I take it you've heard of them? Oh god. Estelle! 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 What are you doing, girl? Not only have we heard of them, but we just had a run-in with them in Roland. I just can't believe those good-for-nothing thieves have managed to create such a big incident here in Bose. Estelle. Hey. Oops. You had a run-in with them in Roland? I had heard that some of their gang had shown up in the Roland region, but... I think he's onto us. Yeah, because of you and your big mouth.
I see now. I thought the way you were able to analyze the situation was strange for mere civilians. But I never would have guessed that a girl and a couple of kids like you were bracers.
Who are you calling kids? We're 16. We're kids. But, you know, kids. Just for the record, Mayor Maybell did in fact request that we come here and talk to you.
Silence, deceivers! Get in here, men!
He looks pretty pissed. So this is how a hard-nosed military man acts, eh?
What's the matter, General?
Did this visitor try to pull anything funny?
These bracers need to be shown the door. Throw them out immediately.
Just what is your problem, old man? Try to brush yourself like bugs.
You're no different. Hiding your identity so you could try and finagle some information out of me. It's because you pull underhanded actions like that that bracers can't be trusted.
Just where do you get off calling it finagling? It's your own fault since you didn't share information with the guild to begin with.
Nonsense. Who in their right mind will leave an incident this big in the hands of a mere civilian group? I swear. Of all the stupid things Maybell could have tried to pull, hiring a bunch of kids like this and getting in the way of our search party.
How about you coddle the crab, General? Why do you think we've had to come all the way from Roland to begin with? It's because when it comes down to it, you military morons can't do your job.
What did you just say?
Holy cow.
Sure is really pissed, alright.
For the past few months, you've known about the string of burglaries, which seem to be the work of Ska bandits, right? And who, knowing full well it was them, dumped the workload onto the guild instead of looking into it themselves like they should have, huh? And now, the second this incident happens, you get on your high horse with an attitude. If you've got nothing to show for it, no hostages or even the location of the missing airliner, don't you think that's an embarrassment to the entire kingdom?
Silence, girl! The military is an organization that runs on discipline and does not take action on a whim. Unlike a group I know of who I didn't think ahead and let the Sky Bandits escape, so enough with your insolence.
So you're really looking for a fight, aren't you? How sad is it to see such discord? Strife brings nothing to be born, but only extends the barren wilderness within our hearts. Let me sing a requiem for you all, one to soothe your parched souls. A gentle yet wistful tune to bathe your brittle spirits and cause the deserts of your hearts to bloom. Brightly shooting stars, leaving trails in the skies. Like a guiding light, they show me the way to your eyes. This yearning passion tears my heart in twain, and the cruel moon mocks my pain. If this fleeting dream shall never be, a single wound will remain in my heart for all to see. Our passionate first and final kiss. Your tears to me are an ember bliss. Oh, I think the song's about Joshua. Let us endure this eternal love. It looks like you all understood what I was trying to get across. What is it, the most precious above all? That's love and peace, baby.
I think it's about time for the search party to be returning with the reports. That's right, General. I should get back to my duties, and make sure you don't let these kids in again. Oh, and cancel any further checks on the travelers along the Island Road. Having these kids around any longer will just be an eyesore.
Right away, sir. He ran away.
I wish we could escape. He's still right behind us, isn't he? No matter which country you visit, military men lack romanticism. But you lot, on the other hand, appear to appreciate my aesthetic sense.
You know, maybe we should get going ourselves. Yeah, good idea.
Been a bit of trouble, but we did manage to get some information.
After we head back to Bose, how about we think about our future plan of attack?
Where are you going? What? Wait for me! I mean, please wait for me! Let me try and introduce myself again. I'm Oliver Lanheim, a wandering bard and musician by trade. As you already know, I am Urbonian, touring your fair liberal.
I'm Estelle, and... Now, wait a minute. Why do we have to introduce ourselves to you?
Easy, Estelle. He did intercede for us back there. I'm Joshua.
And I'm Charizard. Things were getting pretty heated, and I'm glad you stepped in before something really bad happened. Let me just say, thanks.
Oh, you get nothing to thank me for. I only did what any person who loves beauty and peace would have done. However, if you insist, how about going out on a date with me for a day?
I'm going to have to pass on that. First of all, I don't have that sort of free time.
That's too bad. Alright then, I guess we'll accept Joshua as a substitute.
What do I have to do with any of this? Please don't involve me in your questionable humor.
Well, that's odd. I didn't mean it as a joke.
Saying that makes you even more questionable. Now, just a minute. How come you didn't invite me on a date?
You? I don't know how to put this, but you're a bit lacking in the sexy department. You might want to think about taking a lesson or two from your friends here.
Well, excuse me for not being sexy! And just what do you mean by saying I should take a few lessons from Joshua?
Now, come down, Estelle. I think you're cute enough just the way you are. Though I guess it's true, you are a bit lackluster in the sexy category.
What? What did you just say?
Oh, good grief.
Anyway, like I said before, we're busy. I'm sorry there's not a better way to thank you, but we've got to get going.
Oh, then how about you take me along with you to the city of Bose? This is my first time liberal, after all, and I'd like to request a guide.
Well, if that's all you want, then I don't mind. Shira, now, just a second. It's the least we can do, and we're headed to the same place anyway. Plus, acting as a god is one of the Bracer's many duties. Alright, I guess we're stuck with him until then. But what if he tries to sink his poisonous fangs of lust into Joshua?
No. There's a better term for this.
But what if he tries to sink his poisonous fangs of lust into Joshua?
Estelle?
Don't you worry, Joshua. I'll save you from his perverted attentions if he tries anything funny. What is it exactly that you think he'll try?
Please don't refer to me like I'm some sort of ferocious beast. I'd rather that you call me a hunter of love. Even a love stealer wouldn't be that bad of a title either.
Are you right in the head?
So how about it, everyone? Shall we leave for Bose? I'm counting on you all to get me there safely. Now, let us be off.
Who died and made you a leader? Hey, wait a minute, you. I'm not done warning you about the grisly fate that awaits you if you sully Joshua's innocence.
Alright, let's see. Use guns. You have better stuff that I can put on you. Ooh, prevents death blows. That's nice. Let me actually put it on him. Put this on Chera. What you looking Orban-wise, dude? You got EP, the attack. You only have one line, which is nice.
Let's put information on you. I might as well put HP 1. Unless I want to put it on Share. No, I want to put it on him. Alright. Oh, you know what? Let's not do that. So, Oliver is going to become a permanent party member. At least as permanent as party members are not, Estella or Joshua are. But that's going to take some more time. What's with this guy? Firebolt you.
That's that. Let's move out.
Oh. No. Yeah, that was right. Was that right? No, I think I just, because the camera had shifted, I went back to the Haken Gate.
Enjoy the show.
They're all level 13. Yeah, this doesn't actually do a lot, but it helps with the Sepith. We really need the red and green. Which I assume the point is that these guys won't really drop red and green. Yeah, black and yellow. Black and yellow, yeah. Okay. Alright. Still the treasure chest. I'm upset. Alright. Any monsters for us to fight? No. So this is Bose, is it? It's more urban than I'd imagined. The building over there is Bose Market, no? Well, you seem to be quite knowledgeable. Are you sure this is really your first time in Libor? Oh, I was smart enough to buy a tourist guidebook before I left. One published by your very own Liberal News, no less. A guidebook? Did they really sell such things? I don't know how to say it, but we live in a really convenient age. So, do you intend to go shopping at a Bose Market now? Yep. After doing a bit of winter shopping, I plan to dress up and dine out. According to the guide, there's supposed to be a 3-star restaurant in town. Right, the place we ate at with the mayor. What I meant to say is, I guess this is the place. The Anteros, authentic liberal cuisine. Oh, so they say. Indeed, no doubt this is the place. I'm quite looking forward to it. Might supposed to cost a pretty mirror if you decide to go with a full course meal. I'd have to recommend a normal bar any day over this. Oh, worry not, my fair lady. I've bought sufficient travel expenses. And if that's not enough, I'll earn more with my superb skills. Superb skills? You're talking about your songs and musical renditions, are you? You actually earn mirror with that crap? Huh, I've started as the main opera singer at the Grand Theatre in the Erebonian capital before. If I remember right, I once earned 1 million mira in a single night. Big fat liar. Alright everyone, good work. I guess this is farewell until fate brings us together once more. Adios, amigos. What horror have we unleashed upon this poor innocent city? Is everyone from Erebonia weirdo like that? I don't think I like the idea of Dad being the Erebonian, the Empire stereotype. Huh? What I'm trying to say is that I think the majority of the people there are quite serious. I read in a book that their ethos respect a strong silent type. So what you're saying is that he's simply weirded because he's an artist? Now, just hold up there, Estelle. If the artists of this world heard that, they'd be less than pleased. Let's see. We need to report the information we got out of the General to Lugrin. And it would be best if you let Mayor Maybell know after that, too. So first we visit the guild and then the mayor's residence. Okay, let's get going. So let's first visit the guild. Get 3 new things. We need to find bear claws in the Bose region. We need to kill a monster in the Nebel Valley. And in the West Bose Highway. Alright, so kids, so did you find anything about the incident? You bet! Valuable information at that. It's still related information that obtained from General Morgan. The Scar Bandits and the Capua family. You're right, that is valuable information. Looks like we'll be able to decide on a policy for the Bracer Guild related to this. However, I'm surprised to hear that General Morgan is an even bigger Bracer hater than I had originally thought. Yeah, I was really surprised myself. In Roland, the job of a Bracer is pretty much respected by everyone, so to encounter someone that hates Bracers that much... Don't worry about it, General Morgan is an exception. Under normal circumstances, the Royal Army and the Guild maintain a pretty good cooperative relationship. However, it looks like this time we're going to have to deal with a lot more than you bargained for. Well, then I guess we'll have to try and make steady efforts while maintaining a low profile. But it looks like these recent burglaries are also the work of the Sky Bandits, right? Yes, taking into account the incident in Roland, that's pretty clear who's behind these. All them burglaries is one thing though, because most of the stuff that's been stolen hasn't been all that valuable. I would have never thought it would go as far as to commit a heinous crime like hijacking the Ledger. Now that you mention it, it is rather odd. The burglary that happened in Roland was also rather mild in comparison. Yeah, and to hijack an airliner and then turn around and demand a ransom for the royal family. The risks there are greater than any potential reward. In light of that, we should probably do a little more investigate side yourself. Is there anything we can report? Currently we have 66. Okay. And before we go talk to the mayor, / find the mayor, we'll actually go do something else, which is a secret side quest, which is exploring the Ambral Tower. So we need to exit Bose from the south exit. I feel like Shara is now always getting the brunt of people attacking her. Alright, I have a feeling we need to... Ah, they're just far enough apart. Yeah, that guy is gonna need arts. Oh, let me actually use... Aw, damn. Everybody's fainted. Now everybody's confused. Fuck. Cool. There's literally nothing I can do.
Not now.
Love it. Love it. Alright. Change of plans. So because you can't hit anything, we're gonna get you on duty with that guy. Sons of bitches. Just far enough. Whereas we are gonna finish these guys off first. No. Fuck. Fuck. All because I picked the wrong enemy. Aww. And now I accidentally used my S thing too. Cool.
That's that. Let's move out.
Boy, I got my asses handed to me. Torment. Then let's use... Can I make anything? Just a bottlex and a shell. I have to bite the bullet and buy some ingredients at some point. Right, I used everything up. Okay. Fuck those jerks. Oh, I did not mean to run. Alright.
Seems
Oh, I can actually use Aerial here. Well, I could use Aerial, except that they block me. Because they're jerks.
That's that. Let's move out.
Though I guess they do give me the Sepith I want. Alright. I should keep fighting them then. What are you weak to? Fire? Fire a little bit. Alright, he does the Shadow Spear thing. Oh, fuck. Heal myself.
we're good to go.
Ah, can't get all of them at once. Guess I'll just smack this guy then. You, on the other hand... Alright.
We're good to go.
Man, they just keep hitting Shara. Must be something about that spot. That spot in the Actually, how close are we to the Valera Lake shore? 'Cause I might just want to rest there. Airstrike. Airstrike. Smack. Oh, come on.
Oh, are we done already?
Yep, we're right here. Cool. The Kingfisher Inn. We'll be back here for some story-related stuff. I don't remember if in this game or the next one. Alright, and... rest. And the food is great. This place is relaxing. And I couldn't ask for anything more, but I have to be careful not to put on any weight. Girl, you do you know? If you put on weight, that's fine. Love yourself. As long as you're staying on the healthy side of things. Like, you know, there's being too obsessed with your weight, and there's also becoming obese. You definitely don't want to become obese, but... Alright. Let's go to the tower. Oh. Hey, new guy. Let me first fuck this guy up, because I don't like him. He can start working on... Oh, okay, yep. Definitely need to fire him up. And they blow up. Good to know. Good to know. Maybe it is actually too early for me to do this yet. Maybe I should go and read the sign that leads to the tower. You can actually probably just let Estelle do her stuff, yeah. Cool. West Emerald Tower, beware of monsters. No, yeah, it's probably too early. Oh god. Oh god. That's alright, we're gonna run. Ooh, cramped. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, let me Soul Blur. I find fascinating that after a billion years of this kind of combat system, they decided to give the players the option to do either real-time or turn-based combat in the newest game in the series that, you know, is gonna be localized in English, but it's not quite there yet. Oh! Why'd you keep doing that?
We're good to go.
That's that. Let's move out.
Might as well use one of the foods I bought. How many HP do you have? 400. That's perfect. Might be... Nope. Wrong way.
All right, we're good to go.
As soon as we get to bows, we should also upgrade our ornaments. We don't have enough to open up a couple slots.
Oh, are we done already?
Alright, ornaments. Okay, all slots are open on Estelle's. And take 120 of each for the final Joshua one. Might as well get one of these, why not? And one of these. In fact, I might equip it on Joshua. Or actually, I can put it here. Blind. He's a dark boy, isn't he, huh? Move for now. And I guess I will... None of the changes what I have, but... Alright. I think I bought everything I could from you, right? I can afford, well, I can't afford it yet. Oh no, I gotta buy boots for everybody. Yeah, and the pearl earring is nice, so let me actually convert some stuff. I'm gonna buy one of these. That's a huge improvement on defense for Shara. This doesn't do as much. What else did I buy? Oh yeah, the Talisman to prevent seal. That's fine for now. Alright. I guess I should go to the mayor. No, that's the restaurant. That's the international port. Well, let's go rest at the hotel. Oh, there's the mayor. Oh god, what voice did I give Niall and Dorothy?
Come on, Missy, I'm begging you. Please let us in. I could just get a call from the mayor. I'd be on the merry little way.
Yeah, that's right! And of course I need a photograph too! I'm sure the mayor would be flattered, but she's extremely busy. I'm going to have to ask all those without an appointment to leave. I hope you can understand the situation.
Come on, please! For an incident this huge, we hardly know anything about the circumstances surrounding it, and I have an obligation to inform the readers.
But... yeah, what about the readers? We can probably reach double the number if you have the mayor grace the counter. She's said to be very beautiful after all.
Dorothy, why'd you have to go and say something like that?
Huh? But it was you who was saying the same thing, remember? He said if you didn't have any good news to go on, we could lure customers to buy the magazine by figuring the sexy mayor on the cover.
You idiot! Miss?
Well, aren't you a couple of interesting visitors? I'll make sure to tell Mayor Maybell about the details of our conversation. At the moment, however, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Oh, wait, this is a misunderstanding!
Please, leave.
Fine.
Is there going to be a cure not getting a photograph of the mayor then?
Please, for the love of Adios and my sanity, just keep your mouth shut.
Niall, wait for me!
Huh?
Good afternoon, Leela. Oh, it's you bracers again. Did you just return from the Haken Gate? Yeah, something like that. So, those two that you just turned away?
A bunch of unscrupulous individuals.
Really?
Those miscreants said that they plan to use the mayor to make some quick mirror.
But as long as I'm here to protect my mistress, I won't allow that to happen. Ah ha ha, I see.
You're really serious about your job, aren't you?
Deadly serious. That's because it's my duty. Anyway, why don't you all come inside? The mayor is waiting for you.
Where are you? Nope.
Delivered complaints from the citizens. Late deliveries of goods to the bus market because of their space being a no-fly zone. Servicing the sewer facilities. Selecting a congratulatory gift for Her Majesty the Queen. Farming her by monsters on the new Ensel path. When will all this paperwork finally end? Hello? Oh, are you back already? You look pretty busy, so would it be better if we came at a later time? Ah, no, you're fine. So, you found out something from General Morgan, right? I'd like to hear about it. Good work. I feel like I have a much clearer picture of the situation now. First, there was a hijacking by the Sky Bandits, and now a ransom demand? The situation is much more serious than I had originally anticipated. If the General hadn't found out we were bracers, I think we could have learned more, but... No, it's alright. I'm just glad to know it wasn't a crash. With this information, I should be able to take effective countermeasures for the city. Now, I need to think of a way to inform the citizens of Bose and deal with the families of the passengers. I imagine that'll be quite a difficult task considering that you're already as busy as you are. Haha, well, that's just the duty of a mayor. Since the identity of the criminals is now known, may I ask that you continue your investigation of the incident? Of course, that was our plan to begin with. We've already had a run-in with these kind of bandits before. And I'll wager the honor of the guild that this is one group we cannot simply leave up to the royal army. Yeah, that's for sure. There's that to find that we need to deal with these sky bandits once and for all. Huh? What's with the look, Joshua? I was just thinking, no matter which way I look at things, I just can't believe it. What could you believe? That Death could get beaten by a bunch of sky bandits. Basing my judgment on the ability of the group that appeared in Roland. I'm in agreement with you there. Cassius could have easily dealt with a group of that caliber. Come on, Joshua. You too, Shara. You're giving him way more credit than he deserves. He's pretty good, I'll give you that, but I think it would be a bit of a stretch to take on an entire group. Do you mind if I ask you something? Are you trying to tell me that your father was aboard that airliner? Oh, didn't I mention that? I'm embarrassed to say it, but yeah, he was. Not to mention he's a bracer, too. His name's Cassius Bright. Did you just say Cassius Bright? Yeah, why? Do you know my dad or something? I've never met him in person, but I've heard a great deal about him. I'm sorry, I just don't know what to say. But we might be able to use this to get some information from the army. Excuse me, Mayor? I'm very sorry, and I can empathize with what you must be going through. If there's anything I can do to help you clear this incident, then I'm at your disposal. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask. I wonder what's up with the mayor. As soon as we mentioned Dad's name, she got all surprised. You're right, but I guess I can imagine where she's coming from. The mayor and the general have known one another for a long time, after all. Well, let's not worry about that right now. The real question is, where do we go from here? Researching around blindly for the airliner or sky bandits probably won't amount to anything, right? I mean, if that's all it takes, then the army would have found them a long time ago. Huh? What's the matter with you two? Estelle, you've matured. If it had been the same years before, you probably would have said something like, let's just go in the entire region. I never thought I'd see the day when those words would come out of your mouth, either. My heart's too full of emotion for words. So what are you two trying to say? You can be so rude sometimes, I hope you know. We're complimenting you, Estelle, seriously. Unfortunately, unlike Roland, the Bose region is enormous. I'm really hoping for a clue right about now. A clue, huh? Oh, right. Wasn't it Nan and Dorothy we saw in front of the mayor's place earlier? He seemed pretty starved for a story, but he's gotta know something by now, right? It's true here, I've been Bose a little before we did. So I think it may be worth talking to him. I wonder where they went. I don't know, it's through the market. But I don't see them here. So what's our good things I could buy in the market? Olive oil. Olive oil should be pretty cheap, right? Oh, this is a hardware store. Oh yeah, olive oil is cheap as fuck. Oh, okay. This is something that you have to cook on the spot. But if you buy a bunch more flour, which is again cheap as dirt, that way we have a good I guess it's only 180, but it's easy to do. Steak is 100 per. Oh yeah, you can see how many HP it heals on the right side. My bad. Milk crate with fresh eggs and milk should also be easy to do. Alright. That's basically a tier bomb, and we made like 7 of them for a lot cheaper. But they were not the market. Where could they be? The hotel, maybe? No. No, no. No. The bar? Our boss, now, he takes pride in the fact that people tend to stick around for a long time when they come here. I'm guessing it's probably because a lot of people use this place for business meetings. Or maybe it's just because it's such a half-assed business, people feel right at home. I don't know. Seems the development of Orbital Arts was far superior before the Great Collapse. We're still discovering Orbital relics from that era. That's what people mean when they say they've unearthed an artifact. I think I had the cheese risotto, right? Yeah. Oh, there he is. Oh, god damn it. This ain't a drunk, you know. Oh. Well, we found him, but he's drunk off his ass. Assuming that article rejected really that much of a shock to his system? He's just acting like the man he is. Men are pigs, after all. Though he seems to have forgotten that alcohol is a drink to be consumed, but not a drink to be consumed by. You're the one to talk. Don't they sometimes call you Bottomless Shara? Oh, please. Bottomless is much more suitable for a woman like Aina. I, on the other hand, can hold my liquor. No matter how much I may drink, my fists at my disposition remain unreddened. So don't you dare group a fun-loving drinker like myself in the same category as this clumsy lush. Oh, come now. When you get drunk, you lose it completely and everyone around you gets a heck of a show, admit it. It's certainly true that Aina is like a bucket to share a sieve. But no matter how you look at it, they're both pretty bottomless. I'm sensing disrespect, children. Oh. What? Where am I? Good. You're awake. Sort of. Drinking so much is not good for your health, you know. Oh, my head. What the? You're the Brissom trainee, aren't you? Oh my goodness. What the hell am I doing in Roland? I make my way to Bose. What are you mumbling about, you sponge? You are in Bose, and so are we. Oh, well, damn, don't scare me like that. Oh, I see you got a lovely lass with you. Name's Charizard Harvey. The pleasure's all yours, I'm sure. I'm the mentor of these two. Charizard. Are you from a Silver Streak by any chance? Oh, you humble me, sir. I take it you've heard of me, then. All the rumors, I'm afraid. But yes, I know your name. You're one of the top young racers, if I'm not mistaken. Which means you three are here to investigate the incident as well, I suppose. Oh, so you do have some brains left in there after all that booze. I'm impressed. You find anything out? We saw you by the mayor's house. You seem pretty troubled. Damn, they saw that? Yeah, I was looking for clues. I couldn't find any. That's what I figured. Damn Army's regulations on the spread of information really restrict what I'm able to learn anyway. And if I try to consult General Morgan at the Hacking Gate directly, I'll be held up for inspection for who knows how long. So I figured I'd at least try to score an interview with legendary voluptuous mayor, but it may turn me away, alright. And top it all off, that useless girl kept screwing everything up. Everything! Oh, great ideas. Tell me, what did I do to deserve this shabby life? Well, you did try to do an exclusion on the mayor's chest, but if you want information that badly, you might share some of ours with you. Oh? We're actually investigating the incident on Mayor Maybell's behalf right now. So naturally, we've met with the mayor and General Morgan too, for that matter. Holy crap, you're serious? Yep, totally. Score! And Dagaros gets a point. Blessed be the bounty of Idios. Please, I beg of you, tell me everything. Every last detail. We'll be glad to. However, aren't you forgetting something now? Huh? Eh, information ain't free, you know? We'll scratch your back, but you need to scratch ours first. And get that look off your face. I totally do not mean that literally. You want a mirror or something? Mercer's friends are long exhausted at this point, I'm sorry to say. We're not interested in your money. We just want to find it fascinating that you made it your way to Bose right after this incident occurred. Seems like you might have heard some interesting things yourself. That being the case... Ugh, I knew I thought you were a nice kid. Turns out you're just a slimy little leech like me. I'll tell you what I know, but rest assured it's not big news by any stretch of the imagination. As long as it's related to the incident, no matter how true it may seem, I'll take it. Just don't be stingy. Give it to us straight, okay? Fine, fine. I'll tell you everything on my honor as a newsman. I've got 2 clues to share, so if you're taking notes, I suggest you get out your pen and paper. We're ready when you are. Man, where'd you go, Joshua? You're on a roll. Hey, well, if he ever gets tired of being a bracer, we know he'll have a bright future in racketeering with those skills. First clue is in the form of an eyewitness report from the village of Ravenir to the west. I talked to a villager who just came to Bose for a visit and she told me something very interesting. Apparently she knows a kid who saw a huge shadow flying overhead on the night of the incident. A huge shadow flying overhead? Yep. Airship, I told him. Maybe even that missing one. But the army checked it out and found absolutely nothing. Ah, you meanie. You raised our hope onto that ship straight away. So, you're saying somebody saw something, but it was probably unrelated to anything. That's what I'm saying. I warned you it wasn't big news. And I went to a lot of trouble to get a sad morsel too, what with that information embargo in place and all. Well then, now let's hear that second clue of yours. Oh, fine. The third thing I learned is that the military's intelligence division is on the move. Intelligence division? I've heard rumors about them. It's a new royally sanctioned branch of the army in charge of intelligence gathering and dissemination. That's the one, yeah. Supposedly they're so elite they can even send toe-to-toe with the royal bodyguards. The man they put in charge, Colonel Richards, apparently quite the whiz kid. If they want the case, they say this incident is as good as solved already. Doesn't seem like information would be much of use to us in our investigation. Yeah, well, Kensa didn't warn you. Sorry I couldn't even do much on your end. But a promise is a promise. I scratched. Now it's your turn. Of course, a deal is a deal after all. There's till now all about the incident and Roland as well the information received from General Morgan. The Capras, Sky Bandits, a ransom demand to the rural house and the airship corporations? Good goddess, that's exactly what I needed. That's the missing link I've been killing myself to find. Got your fancy, did it? Absolutely. I can definitely write my article now. Can't be wasting my time getting drunk here. I have to find Dorothy post-haste. See you later, you wonderful people, you. Wow, his spirit certainly lifted fast. Well, he was chasing a big story pretty unsuccessfully until we came along. It's only natural. I'm glad we could help him out. Wow, look at you, from Mr. I'll break your kneecaps if you don't talk to Mr. Nice Guy in under a minute. Talk about a split personality. Stop thinking weird things about me. I was just negotiating. A little give and take, nothing more. Heh. A bad boy exterior with a good boy inside. Or is it the other way around? Either way, I'm sure the girls love it. But anyway, I guess we've only really dealt with scrupulous people thus far. We're pretty lucky in that regard. Start dealing with weirdos, and that's when you'll need to bust out some really questionable negotiation techniques. Why were you looking at me when you said that? Anyway, that aside, was anyone else a little bothered when Niall talked about that huge flying shadow thing? Yeah, witness report from Revenue? I'd say there's a strong chance there was nothing to it, if the army already checked it out. Yeah, but, I mean, it's not like the armor's totally infallible. They could have missed something. It wasn't General Morgan himself, after all, but one of his men. And some of those guys are pretty thick-headed. That is true. Probably worth looking into. Certainly can't hurt at any rate. Hey, you two are starting to get the hang of this, I see. I think this is a splendid idea. Let's head to Ravenue then, shall we? Got it! We will not be heading to Revenue, because now we should be able to finally do the tower thingy. No, I want to go south.
Alright, good to go.
Hopefully with the new armor, Charizard won't die that easily. Because boy, that was a bummer. Oh, preemptive? Yeah, we're gonna do this then. No, shit, I fucked up. Fucked up! 'Cause I'm gonna kick him out of the... No, I got lucky. Let's do Firebolt, and let's do Airstrike.
Seems we came up short.
Actually, I should impede with her. Damn it! The impede was not enough. But that's okay. Ooh, and she leveled up. Oh, 14. We're not preemptive, so let's just, jerk. I'll just kill this guy then. No, tower. Alright, I'm actually move out of the way in case the guy explodes. Right, I forgot about the explosion. Idiot. are you not wanting to give me the quest? Oh, maybe it's here. So what was the name of this tower again? The Emerald Tower. It's one of the ancient ruins referred to as the Tetracyclic Tower. Oh, I see. So it'd look exactly like the Esmalus Tower, right? I mean, aside from the color and the layout, of course, but the atmosphere is the same. What's wrong? Oh, it's probably nothing, but I could have sworn I heard somebody talking. You're right, though. It sounds like somebody's in here. Do you think it could be... Maybe taking a detour every once in a while isn't a bad idea. We may have just netted ourselves something big. Looks like we'll need to investigate, so let's be cautious. Great! Yeah, side quests. Alright, yeah. So, let me double check, but, Alright. Let's explore it. We'll try using physical attack on them again next time, but no, they're just weak. Okay. Oh, I should be a little bit more careful. Oh, and I can... Yes. They're weak, but they hit hard, I think is the thing. I see someone... Oh! What are you? Yep. I had a feeling. Okay, that leads up. Before I do that... Here, a bomb. It's empty, but you notice something carved on the bottom. It says, secret password is Chairman Meow. Alright. Third floor. Ooh, okay. Okay. Alright, yeah, we definitely need to use fire against this guy. Nothing to it. I think, okay, yeah, oh, you fucker. Actually, do I have something that heals from Seal? I don't want to use it. Let's just go with Air Strike. Oh. No, very weak to actually that a little bit more. Okay, level up for Joshua.
Oh, right. This is the new floor. Yeah. Oh, I'm begging you, please keep doing that. Oh, no. Okay, Estelle also level up. Let's go up this way first, I think. Found Tear Bomb. Don't touch it! It's empty. Oh, damn it. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. I'm bailing. Ooh, that was tight. Why did that? Oh. Why in God's name was that a surprise attack? That makes no sense whatsoever. Kill this guy. Actually, let me just attack this guy. And now we can just burn this guy down. Man, I can't handle normal speed. Ooh, boy. No, let's just run. I don't want to deal with 3 of them at once. That's a lot of MP. Why are there so many paths? It's so confusing. Why are there so many enemies? That is not good. Oh boy. Oh, damn it! Oh. Alright. Okay, we got this. We just need to get a couple of these. You can revive Shara.
Seems you came up short.
Can use a La Terre. And then also another tear on Shara. Oh, I can do a line. Oh no! Well, I can do a line there. Nope, no lines. But... yeah, I don't have enough for that either.
That's that. Let's move out.
Found fried eyes and eggs. Limit, 1 per adventure. 15. Alright. Now I should be able to do a line, right? Yeah. Might as well start charging up the bolt. While you take care of... try to take care of these guys. God, she gets hit so hard. Alright, then we can climb on either of these sides, I think. Okay, 4th floor. Let me use one of the milk crepes. And might as well use another. Found reviving balm. It's empty. Curses! I don't know. Let me try going around again. Let me just run. My EPs are getting a little low. Like, it's funny, I don't know why. I just always... nope. I hate using, like, magic potions. Okay, I guess both of these take you to the 5th floor. See what I'm missing here? Is either enough magic to kill them in one go, or an area magic attack. Let's try finishing him off. No, it's not gonna work. We know it's not gonna work. Oh, well, it worked because of the crit. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to swap them. I can't for this one, but I'm gonna give Joshua one of the attack words. Honestly, that's better suited to Shara's skills. Okay. And then... I'll give you attack one. Ah, it's a guy again! Yikes! Help! That's fine. I am glad I gave everybody some firebolts. Oh, thank you. You really saved my hide. Well, if isn't Professor Alba. I was all tense because I thought it might be the Sky Bandits.
Oh, it's been a while though, hasn't it?
You... you know this guy?
Yeah, he's a scholar. He's been investigating the tower as a liberal. When we were escorting those reporters, we ran into him in the Esmalus Tower.
Oh, and here it looks like I'm being rescued again.
We heard talking earlier. Is there someone else in here with you?
Oh goodness, you heard that? How embarrassing. It's a bad habit I have whenever I'm doing my research. If I don't say what I'm thinking out loud, I can collect my thoughts.
Oh, so you were just talking to yourself, huh?
Hey.
We're a little crazy sometimes. At any rate, we'd best save chit-chat for another time. We should get out of this place before more monsters come looking for us snack.
Eh? You're leaving already?
Why? Is there a problem?
My research here isn't finished.
Oh, well in that case, take as much time as you need. Estelle, Joshua, we're leaving now. Mr. Researcher here says he can find his own way back to town.
Huh?
Wow, now that was scary.
She totally threatened the poor guy. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm ready to leave now.
Heh. Men are definitely best when they're so agreeable. Hey, Estelle and Joshua, let's go pronto. Okay. Good grief. Alright, except before we do, there's actually some treasures.
Oh boy. Okay, this guy's worth it. We got Emerald Talisman. The weaker's attack and defense will become wind-based. The chest is empty. How depressing. On here. More. Cool. Oh, shit. Okay. Of course, I lost my one attack, huh? Any suggestions on the Robber Trapper? I guess all we need to do is really to focus on one guy. The guy on the right. Oh boy. Yeesh. Okay, well, this guy's almost dead. Oh, we truly do more damage that way, huh? Alright, I need to heal, because I'm gonna die otherwise. Oh man, I wish I hadn't used my CPs. In fact, I need to heal the, Professor too. And now I'm too far to do anything. Fuck me. Ew. Oh, this is not good. This is not good.
We're good to go.
Alright, you... Nope, 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 still not. I really need to heal the Professor. Alright. Alright. We're getting somewhere. I don't know why Shara does absolutely shit damage. Attack delay. Fantastic. I can now impede. Alright, we got him. We got his number. Whew! Jesus! All of that for a chainmail. The chest is empty because someone came and took the stuff out. You wouldn't know who did that now, would you? Jesus. Okay. Oh, interesting. It can come from the other side. Here's the roof. Nothing special on the roof, it looks like. So I think I've actually done everything that I could. That's fine, just because these are all physical dudes. Yeah, it's not worth the hurricane.
Oh, are we done already?
So we really just need to get to the bottom ASAP now. We're gonna do the very cowardly thing and run from most battles because we just don't have DMPs. That's the problem. Or the EPs, I guess is what they call them here. That second chess battle, that was something.
Alright, we're good to go.
Oh, and you know what? All that, I didn't even equip the chainmail. Let's do Shara. You really need Shara. First floor. Oh, thank God.
Oof. Oh goodness, you held me out of a mess again. If you hadn't come along when you did, I might have been done for good this time. I managed to get a little funding for my research, so I'll send a payment to the guild as token of my gratitude.
Like I told you before, hire a research to escort you around.
Funds permitting, I will seriously look into that next time. Anyway, I must be going now. Tup cheerio!
Are you sure you don't need to be escorted back to town?
Oh, if I did that, then my wand would truly be barren. Farewell, everyone. I hope we can meet again someplace.
He certainly is a strange one. You think so? Seems like a typical academic to me. You know, the type that gets lost in whatever they're doing. You're definitely not one of those people, that's for sure. Hey! Even I know better to come waltzing into a place like this alone. But for a scholar, he may just be more than meets the eye. For one, he came here by himself. Maybe you're right, but we're the ones who ended up having to save us behind. Well, that's just part of the bracelet line of work. Anyway, how about we get going?
Alright. Let's get back to town. For the most part, trying to dodge fights. Actually, no. You know what? We're gonna go and rest at the lakeshore thingy.
That's that. Let's move out.
Ah, shit! Forgot that there was this guy. What's our CP status? Not good.
That's that. Let's move out.
Tell you what, we'll make a save here. Give it a shot. Oh boy, oh hell no, hell no. That is insane. Yeah, we will wait. This is actually not a mission we already have. At least I don't believe so. Yeah, we don't have it. So we'll wait until that mission actually gets assigned to us. We need something more to actually be able to take care of them. And I think closing this side quest might do it for today's stream. Craft, Sylphan.
We're good to go.
That's that. Let's move out.
Goodness gracious. Am I glad to be back in Civilization. Alright. Go rest. Actually, can we just rest at the guild for free? The guild should have beds! For fuck's sake. Oh! Couple new things. The new Ensel Path and escort request. Alright. Let's rest. And make a save, and this will do it for today. But we'll be back tomorrow in the late afternoon Eastern time, and I think take care of like all the side quests that we have. At which point we'll go to the Revenue Trail and keep going with the main story, if we have any time left after all that extermination. But anyway, thank you for watching. This was Trails in the Sky on twitch.tv/GamesWithNick. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure to come check out my YouTube. There's some exclusive content that's available on YouTube, mostly involving retro gaming of some various kinds. If you're watching on YouTube, come check me out on Twitch, see what I'm currently streaming. We'll actually be back in a few minutes. I'll just take a quick break, then we'll play some Resident Evil 2 Remake. So, pretty excited about that. Check it out on the channel if you happen to, and thank you for watching. I will see you next time.